and welcome to Amby Marie Knits. This is episode 78. My name is Amber, and you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Amby Marie Knits. Welcome to my channel. We're going to talk about yarny things. So I have knitting today. That's it. No finished objects, but I have an almost half finished object. And I don't think you've seen it yet, so that's cool. But we're gonna go ahead and get started, and probably be pretty short because there's just one main thing I've worked on all week. Still not done yet, but it's amazing. So we're gonna start with the Go Dynamo by Stephen West. This is the 2024 Mystery Knit Along. It should be long enough. Nobody should be spoiled. If you've been on Instagram, you've seen it by now. But in case you don't, maybe don't watch right now. So I finished official Clue 4. I am working on the bonus border. Look at that. That's Clue 4. Isn't that pretty amazing? Yarn, the black charcoal dyed by me. The rest is mini skeins from Pretty Twisted Yarns. Most of them are from the 2023 December countdown advent thing, but some of the most just random ones I had. Look at it. Okay, I'm going to put a big huge picture right over the entire screen. It's not a great picture, but it's what I've got right now. That's finishing the main portion of it. Now I'm working on underneath the triangles. We have a wavy border. You can kind of see. That is do as much as what you have yarn for. I have lots of options for yarn. So I am going to do one of each color. So it's going to have 6 of the colored stripes going down. Because I'm using, okay, say I'm using 6 colors. I've used more because purple, I've used a couple different shades of purple in it, but it's just gonna have pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. So in my head, you know how those weird things that stick from you from school? I learned rainbow order from Roy G. Biv, like as a person's name: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Am I crazy? Does anybody else remember that? Maybe it's just because I'm old. I'm not sure. But if I'm doing rainbow order, I have to sit there and think of Roy G. Biv in order to make sure I get it right. I also still have to do the alphabet to make sure things are in order, like sing it in my head. Let's not tell anybody that. It's fine. But amazing. I am so proud of this. Still a few ends. I did weave and Steven on a lot of it, but not all of it. But I'll get those taken care of when it's officially done. But yeah, this is taking up most of my time. I still have, let's see, 8 rows per color. I have 4 more colors to do, over 600 stitches per color. Math on that, 8 times 600 times 4. We're down to like 20,000. And then of course I have an I-cord bind off as well. And it is increasing 2 stitches every right side row, but that's not gonna add a whole bunch. But yeah, so good. Okay, that's that. Bag, I did switch it out. Bag made by me. I needed a bigger bag. So that's that project. Next project we're gonna talk about, we're gonna do ones you've seen, and then we'll go to the one you haven't seen yet. So next up is, have you seen this? I'm pretty sure you've seen this. Now I can't remember. This is in this bag now by me. This is the Blooming Breeze by, I'm going to pronounce her name wrong, Vita Jessic Hydraulic Fibers. So it's this pattern. I am doing this and I don't have a ball band, but it is, I have all my project pages linked and the yarn is in there. That's upside down. Okay. I don't know if that marker was, if you guys saw it, or just a marker. So I'm working on the back. I really like how the construction of it is. So you cast on this many and then you increase every row until you're wherever, like I guess your armholes. And now I'm just going straight for the back. And then I think I'll do something with the front. I'm not quite sure because I don't read ahead on my patterns. And eventually I'll join in the round for the body. But it's so soft. It's drapey. I think my gauge, you know, it's meant to be done in a really loose gauge, but it feels so good. This is a Arcunia Hasso Twilight Sock. That might be the name of the yarn. I'm not swearing to it. And I don't have the thingy by me. But I just love how it's knit up, and it's such a soft yarn. It is a 75-25. But yeah, right now I'm just stocking it back and forth. I'm gonna we're gonna get a marker. We're gonna get this purple one right here. I'm pretty sure the marker I put in there is when I started doing just the plain for the back. But, like the plain straight, but okay. I have this purple one in here. We're gonna count that to see where I get to by next week. So this one, just kind of like mindless, but not necessarily portable knitting, like this morning on a Zoom when I tried working on the Go Dynamo and it wasn't working because it needed brain. So I did this instead. And also when I'm working at the yarn store because I like to work on a sample while I'm there. Other project that got a little bit of love, bag made by me. I swear I have other bags, but they're the ones I've grabbed, so it's fine. My socks, I think I had just finished the heel last time. What do we have going on here? I don't even know. There we go. So I think I just finished the heel last time. This is yarn dyed by me. And I got that much over the heel done. So from the marker up, that's it. But this has been my on the go knitting, but most of my focus is on the shawl. I really wanted that shawl done by today, but my decision to do the bonus border and as big of a border, fingers crossed next week. I think when I did the math the other day, I timed doing a row. Actually, I timed doing 100 stitches, and every 100 stitches I timed while I did the row. Row was about, we're going to round up to 13 minutes a row. At the time frame, I did the math, I had like 56 rows to go or something like that. And it was like, I don't know, 12 hours is the number I have in my head. I did the math on it. But I'm like, okay, if I do just 2 hours on it a day, which is feasible for me most days, if I can just get 2 hours a day done on it, we'll be good. We'll see what actually happens. But okay, that's my sock. New whip is, if you're related to me, stop. Actually, it'll probably be okay even if you're related to me. So, starting on Christmas presents, this bag by Ginger Snap Fibers. And okay, I have most of a mitt. This is the fingerless mitts doodle pattern from the Doodle directory from Dreamy Lomax. And yeah, it needs to be blocked. Yeah, it's not great. Thank goodness the person is for has smaller hands than me because it's definitely tight in there. I got better for the upper ones. But once you get it on, it's okay. So I finished the ribbing on this morning, and it's so fast. I just have to do the thumb and obviously the second mitt. Yarn used. Great question, glad you asked. This yarn is Cascade 220 Superwash Merino. The color, I don't know. Let's see. This color is a yarn I dyed. The red may be Cascade Superwash 220 as well. The green is Knit Picks Swish DK. The brown I found this morning and was so excited that I found it. That is Fangirl Fibers. Don't know the color. Sasquatch. It might be Sasquatch. But look at them. Not perfect. Like, I've got some mistakes. I don't care. They're cute. So I have to make 5 sets. 5 sets of these? Not this particular pattern, of course. Just one more like this. But yeah, but that's at least fast. Like if I did it start to finish in one day, I probably could do these in one day depending on what else I had going, like on a day off. That is all my knitting that I have. Acquisitions. I'm not going to show it because it's just a black box, but I did get my Hot Knit Yarn Advent. I got that one in. Yes, I opened it, which means I've already seen the bag that's in there, so another reason why I'm not showing it yet. I am going to do Vlogmas, so if you wait approximately 3 weeks, then you'll be able to see it because we'll open that up on day 1 and show you all the goodies in there. So, and I have more coming. I have a fiber one from Knits and Pearls that's shipped. I have the Freckled Whimsy socks that are coming, and then I think I have a 12-day from Lemonade Shop, but that probably won't ship till first of the month. That's what I'm thinking. That is most of the knitting. Kind of life and stuff. Pretty sure I found out, well, wow. I've had too much Halloween candy. I do apologize. So, life and stuff. We are possibly going to, and by we I mean me and one of my friends from work, going to Fayetteville tomorrow to go to the NWA, which is Northwest Arkansas, Fiber Festival. This is year 2 for it. I have never been. I am excited to go. Weather depending. We're supposed to get some like thunderstorms in the morning, and if it's storming, we probably won't. But fingers crossed, we get to go. I am not going with buying in mind. I am actually going because one of my work friends lives in Fayetteville, and I wanted to go see her, and there just happens to be a fiber festival next door. Like, literally, very, very close by to where she lives, so that's cool. So we're going to possibly go do that. I'm going to try and record as much as I can on it because, hey, fiber festival. So really excited about that. Like I said, don't have a lot of plans to buy stuff. Doesn't mean I won't, but I have too much stuff I don't know what to do with, and I don't have a project in mind, because especially I have all the countdown stuff, so this time of year I was like, I really don't need. That doesn't mean I won't. So that's that. Books. I finished the first book in the Chronicles of Nick series by Sherilyn Kenyon. I am most of the way done with book 2. And the names of these books are escaping me. Okay, so Invincible is what I'm on. And I am mostly done with that. The first book was Intensity. Pretty sure it's Intensity. Yes. No, Infinity. Intensity is that Dean Koontz book that got me started way back in high school. Beside the point. Infinity, finish that. And then Intensity, I'm almost done with. And then I will probably start the 3rd book. Unless I get distracted by something else. Because there's a Shannon Mayer series that has the 3rd book in one of her series. I cannot think of the name right now, but that just came out last week. So I may pick that one up and read it real quick and then jump back into the Chronicles of Nick. We'll see. But that's it. I'm sorry, y'all. All my knitting has been going into that shawl. So fingers crossed. By next Friday, I'll have that done. And also try and get you some footage of that Fiber Festival if we're still able to go. And that's all I got. So if you made it this far, I know it's short. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate each and every one of you, just so you know. If you have fun fall plans, comment below. Let me know what you're doing. I mean, of course, I know we have Thanksgiving coming up. Yay, food. But do you have any, like, traditions? What do you do every fall? Especially since I think for most of us, it's finally starting to cool off a little bit outside. We'll see. But that's it, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. See you next week.